Okay, Jeff, here we are again on a very hot day, and what I'm looking at here is the start of your rear shock mounts for the
datum points. All the bolt
project.
holes are done.
Yeah, you can see there they've been drilled, roughly shaped, and now these will have to go on the miller to make them look pretty. And now looking at the back of the bike, and I see you just tacked on these new mounts which are going to hold the aluminium brackets to hold this thing in place.
Yep.
So they're just tacked on for now, they're not fully welded.
Well, they will be going
something like that.
on there.
Yeah, so these need to be milled yet, as we just said.
They just want all cleaning up.
So there's one on that side, one on the other side, and that's the way.
That is off centre, but I've put the brackets, there will be a spacer between that one.
Yes.
Because if the back end's ever changed and someone, it gives you some leeway to modify it, you know, a bit of
universal fitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the way that's going to go. And are they going to be polished when you're on the bike? I would think so.
I think now I'd probably just anodise them.
Anodise them, yeah.
Because I don't think people want them polished now.
Trying to get them polished once they're polished.
If it's a side casing,
yes, but
it's easy to get at. But if you start
polishing that, it's very difficult to keep it clean.
It's very difficult to keep it all.
Yeah, so I think of anodising for that, so that's good. And you did say there's something else been going on down here.
I've tacked these two tabs on. I've made them.
Yeah. So these are going to be the start of the mounts, rather, for the rear seat unit support.
I've looked in our stock.
Yes, and what have you found here?
And we've got loads of inch tubing, but it's chrome moly, and I'm not making the back end in chrome moly
because it's too expensive.
That's 14 gauge CDS, and what we're going to do is machine some round lugs.
Let me just step back a bit. And there we have. Yeah.
If I machine some round lugs inch diameter, we can have two tubes. They're probably going to go off at something maybe there, and then be joined by another two.
Going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it
can be difficult to get it all in, but
you know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But I need to see the seat unit, because if you need to know, you don't want to make it too wide and find it won't sit on.
So that seat unit's going to be the Z butt, is it? The Z butt.
It'd be nice to buy one, but the question is,
it's the cost, isn't it?
I think with it being Kawasaki,
it's fine. Well, I think it looked good because this is quite a retro looking.
This is a Z750.
Yeah. But it looks like an old Z1.
Yeah.
And I think it would look quite good because it's rounded off and so on.
Once a filler cap on, and the chrome filler cap will look.
Okay. Cool. Okay,
authentic.
And that's just one thing you're working on right now. You're doing some other stuff as well, and it's incredibly hot. So
I've made some thicker exhaust clamps.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go look at that.
I've started doing them.
Okay, we've just come indoors, and what we're looking at here, amongst other things, are your four...
We've seen them the other day.
Yeah, I know, but now they're finished. These four nicely made stainless steel stubs, which would start off the exhaust system, and here we have a little one-off collet, which will be the way they're fastened onto the bike, onto the engine. So they're done now, and next, I guess, you're going to make the exhaust system, or do the downpipes at least, but we're not quite there yet. There's still a huge amount of work to do elsewhere before we worry about... Well, you worry about the exhaust system. So, okay, Jeff, we're now looking at your forks that we saw last time. These are from a ZX6RG. It's written on the side of the forks.
Yeah.
But what's different is they've got some different yokes, much bigger yokes, much thicker yokes than last time. So why have you changed them around?
I thought for a Street Fighter
bike,
bike that's got attitude with it monoshocked, and it's going to.
Yeah, looks cool.
With a.
So you had them anyway. I mean, I take it you had them.
They were already made.
Yeah, for something else. And
I was going to use them on my Kawasaki on another one.
Yeah.
But I want. They looked. Didn't
quite right.
I put these grooves in them that look nice, but
didn't suit your other bike.
On my other bike, I'd rather just keep them plain.
Yes. Now that other bike we never mentioned yet, so we won't mention it because otherwise life is going to get very complicated. Yeah. Now what I can also see at the base there is a fork brace. So where's that come from?
That is whatever that was made for originally.
Okay, so you got a matching set, and so that can go on.
But the ZX9 forks that it came off, what I'd actually done, I'd machined them. This was done centres, same as that.
Yeah.
I'd machined.
Oh, you took it down a wee bit.
Yeah. I'd clean them up on the lathe because they're only a cast finish, and they're pretty. I think I took them out a mil or a mil and a half just off them. And what I want to do with these is set them up in the lathe, but I want to machine down, but I don't want to go all the way.
Yeah.
Because when that's on, I don't want it to drop.
Okay, so you're going to machine a step at the top of those.
So
forks.
somewhere.
Let me zoom in. Let me just stop and zoom in a wee bit because Okay, so I've zoomed in now, so let's just go through that again. You're going to machine the tops of those fork legs. We're going to machine
this down,
yeah,
but we're only going to go the gauge, so it's...
Alright.
That's so I'm going to machine it down to there.
Yeah.
Because what I don't want is if you machine that all the way, it can drop. If it ever comes loose, it can drop.
Yeah. So it's going to have a little step on it. And,
so even if it's only about 1 millimetre or 3, you know,
no, it's enough,
there's no way.
It can't go anywhere.
There's no way. It could loosen, but there's no way it could drop.
Okay, cool.
So.
Okay, so now talking about how we're going to extend these fork legs, you've got a pair there of the bottoms of the stanchions.
They were off a bent set of fork legs.
Yes, which we saw last time, and you've now cut them.
I've cut them down to 4
inches. Yeah. So
it's still a little bit longer than what we need. But
okay, and so what's the plan?
The plan, when these come out, we're going to machine these legs down to where the bush finishes.
Right. So you're going to shorten these legs first, rather
they'll be shortened, and then
removing the bush area.
And that's just over about 1.1 inch.
Yes.
So, but I thought I'll put 2.5 inches on them.
Yes.
So we need at least 3.5 inch to go back on.
Okay. That sounds easy, but how are you going to make sure that stays welded and secure to those stanchions?
The rods that go inside, because they're that big, we're going to machine in steel 2 pieces, probably 6 inches long, 5 inches long, something like that, and we'll machine it and we'll press the 2 pieces together
and then weld it,
and then we'll just get and then just TIG weld round.
Yeah.
Actually, what we'll do is just V them, because I'd rather have the weld just slightly lower because of, you know, clear. You don't want it to touch the inside of the fork leg.
No. But will those welds then be linished and cleaned up?
As long as
doesn't matter, does it? As long as it doesn't touch the.
As long as it doesn't scuff the inside.
Then it's not.
Well, the fork bush that goes on there is slightly.
It's quite thick, yeah.
It maybe could be 1 mil.
Okay.
Prouder than the diameter of the fork leg. So as long, you know.
And I had somebody's comment saying, well, why don't you just find some longer fork legs that are the same size as these? I think these are 46, are they?
46, yeah.
And the problem is there probably aren't very many longer fork legs that'll fit those forks. And if there are, they won't be cheap. To get a nice pair that aren't damaged will not be, won't be easy. So
to get stanchions, you'd be talking about £300–400 for a pair of fork legs.
Yeah. But even second hand on eBay, they don't come up very often.
You won't find them. I'd say
very difficult to find. So that's why we're going to do it this way. So on that note, I shall go back and drink some more tea. In fact, no, I won't. I'll drink some water because it's so hot.
Water.
It's so hot today. I mean, I don't know how hot it is, but it must be over 30 degrees. And yeah. So you've got plenty to do, and we'll come back in a few days and see how you're going to get on with it. So.
Well, these have got to be stripped and machined, so
that'll keep you busy.
Oh,
so
definitely.
Thanks for watching, and cheers.